What should I do with my junk? Well, the first thing we all need to do is try to figure out what we have that is junk. And I'm going to suggest that, in fact, we do all have junk, stuff that we carry around with us, figuratively or literally, that is of no value. I want to encourage us to simplify our lives. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have nice things. It does mean that you can't look for meaning from nice things. I would suggest that one of the reasons that we accumulate so much junk is because we seem to think that it'll make us happy. We try to find satisfaction in things. And we won't. And so we get this and we try to get satisfied from it and we don't. I must have to get that and then I need to get this other thing. And eventually, maybe I'll get to the place where I'm satisfied. The first thing you have to do with your junk is to get it off the place of worship in your life. The next thing you need to do with it is get rid of it. There's a million ways you can get rid of junk. One way is to not give it another thought. Another way is to give it away. Another way is to throw it away. There's this sense I think we have that throwing junk away is being a bad steward, when I would argue, in fact, it's quite the opposite. It's being a good steward. We have a calling not to carry around junk. We're supposed to be sort of light on our feet. Now, I've got more junk than I can shake a stick at. In fact, I've got a bunch of sticks that I use for pointing at my junk or shaking at it. And so I'm not at all beyond this difficulty or this challenge. But I think getting better starts with holding on loosely. I've not spent a lot of time watching these kinds of reality TV shows, but I've seen half an episode or two where someone who's maybe getting close to being a hoarder or maybe already over the line is helped by an expert who comes in and says, okay, we're going to make 3 piles. We're going to make a keep pile. We're going to make a get rid of pile. And we're going to make a we're not quite sure yet pile. And you watch the mental anguish that some folks have putting junk in the get rid of pile. And it's just heartbreaking. It's really a powerful illustration of our own misguided understanding of where meaning comes from. We may not be a hoarder, but sometimes the difference between a hoarder and a non-hoarder isn't what you have or how valuable what you have is, but rather how well you're able to organize the stuff that you have. That is, I may have just as much junk as the world's worst hoarder, but because I invest in bookshelves or storage units or whatever, then it's not quite so bad that you can actually walk around in the rooms in our home. So start with assessing, is this valuable? Is this important? One of the ways we do this, again, is, have I missed, would I miss this if I didn't have it? Really, truly, honestly. And start with a healthy skepticism. You know, I have thrown a lot of junk away. Typically it happens in the context of a move. And I have many times after a move looked at something that I kept and thought, why in the world did I keep that and bother with it? There's been other times when I threw lots of things away, and there's never been once I thought, oh, I wish I had this thing that I threw away. So start with skepticism. Then pare down. You don't have to do everything at once, but see if you might actually enjoy it. Get a taste of downsizing your stuff. And you might find out, hey, you know what I really value is a lack of clutter. What I really value is a lightness on my feet. What I really value are things that matter. It can help you. It can bless you. So that's my counsel. Get rid of it. And if you're not sure whether it's junk, it almost certainly is. Get rid of it.